So, the Deep is one of the characters in The Boys whose character is drastically changed for the show from the comics. Most of the show's characters are not that different from their comic counterparts, but the Deep is the only one who looks completely different from his comic book version. So in the comics, the Deep is a long-time member of the Seven, and he is known to the public as the King of the Seas. He claims that he cannot remove his helmet due to an Atlantean curse. However, the Deep is actually a man in a diving suit, and his powers include super strength, flight, durability, and aquatic abilities. The Deep is the most mature and civilized member of the team, and he often bears the brunt of other characters' contempt, disregard, and racism. Despite him being one of the more mature members of the Seven, he sometimes likes to take advantage of his power. For example, he once, along with A-Train, Jack from Jupiter, and Black Noir, were assaulting Starlight when she was a new member of their team. He does not seem to have any of the murderous tendencies like Homelander, nor is he particularly addicted to chemicals, but he is usually only concerned with the amount of money he makes. In fact, he's concerned to why Homelander, Black Noir, and Queen Maeve have bigger paychecks than him. So basically, his looks are completely different in the comics, and he can actually fly in the comics, which is pretty weird for an aquatic superhero. But in the show, his character is not able to fly, and he has a set of powers that actually makes him look like an aquatic superhero. With his telepathy, the Deep is able to communicate with all forms of sea creatures, and his telepathy also enables him to compel their obedience to his commands. Due to his ability to communicate and feel all forms of aquatic creatures, the Deep can very easily form emotional bonds with aquatic life forms. He appears to care more about sea life than actual people, likely due to the fact that he has been betrayed and abused multiple times by regular humans and his fellow supes. His friendship with sea life has been used by multiple people, such as Homelander, to torment him by harming sea creatures. So his real name is Kevin, and he was born in the mid-80s, and like all superheroes, he was experimented on at birth by Vought International with Compound V. Kevin first became aware of his aquatic telepathy at 9 years of age, as he began hearing the thoughts of every aquatic animal he encountered, whether at a pet store, aquarium, beach, or Red Lobster. At first, he believed he was going insane. However, his mother deceived him and called it a gift that he was just born that way. Over time, his body continued to mutate and sprouted aquatic gills on his torso, which is a trait that Kevin was highly insecure about as he believed himself to be ugly. Kevin eventually became a superhero known as the Deep, and he rose through fame and stardom as one of America's greatest superheroes. He eventually became a founding member to the world-famous superhero team, the Seven. However, despite his rising fame, his insecurities and shame only escalated. Over the years, the Deep sexually harassed, humiliated, and assaulted most of the women he encountered as a way to feel less worthless. The Deep possesses a hybrid set of human lungs and aquatic gills, enabling him to not only breathe on land but also underwater for as long as he likes. He can also endure cold temperatures and see in the dark depths of the ocean, while his comic book version is a basic superhero with enhanced sensors and superhuman strength. His adaptation in this series definitely gave him more characteristics that made him an epic parody of Aquaman. So yeah, that's all for this video, and thanks for watching.